Vikings and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings to the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. The Vikings at 10-5 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chandler. And he'll cross over out of bounds right that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And he's going to scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He finds his man complete. It's Chandler. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 15 carries, 85 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And brought down, but not having play in the drive.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Nichols. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Dent. And that's caught inside the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Operating from the gun, Ross. He completes it to Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18.
the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tag.
No doubt about it. It's like he going to ballet school. Got the toes down. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Ross. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Dent. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The kick by Elliott is good, but now there is a penalty.
I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. 16-yard back to throw. Ross. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Ross. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big win there, defense.
Them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. Well, they picked up
the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Off play action. Dent. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they're going to get... They run it with Chandler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Looking to throw on second down. Dent. That's down the field for Jefferson. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. Dent. That's down the field for Jefferson. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. And he's brought down. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football, that's not always easy.
He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turn. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down. Throwing again. Ross. Out route pass complete to Goddard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Swing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Nichols, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Dent into the hands of Nichols. And he gets this inside the 30.
And he turns it into a big pickup.
That is caught by Dell. And he'll be out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with now 15 rushing touchdowns. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Oh, you're impressed,
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken.
That does. Now Ross. to throw on second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Ross on third down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Cortland Sutton off the play fake. Dent. And he's got this to Jefferson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw. Dent. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald racking up. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Fighting through, and he's got space. Still on his feet. Touchdown, LA!
Start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To throw on second down. Dent. Got his... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the foot... 37-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still... Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen.